Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, all? So this is OB Wide is what I'm calling it. OB Wide disc golf, and so it kind of sounds like OB1. That's not what it is, guys. I am excited. I have created content before. It's not the first time I've done YouTube videos. I used to make some cringy YouTube videos, but I love disc golf, and I figured I'd bring you guys in along with it, bring friends along with me, all sorts of stuff, and grow the sport, grow in my ability to play the sport. But I want you guys to be a part of it, so hit that subscribe button. But anyways, we're gonna go to a quick intro, and then probably you're gonna see some interesting videos from me in the past playing disc golf, not so good clips, I imagine. And then we'll jump into today's video. So. I just figured I would introduce myself. My name is Zachary. I have been playing disc golf, I think, for 7 to 8 years now. I am not a COVID disc golfer, but I thought it was super cool to see how much the sport has grown, even through, something that the whole world kind of took the hit from. And so, yeah, but I've been playing for a while. Not the best disc golfer. You'll see in upcoming videos proof of that. And you've seen in some of those past videos that I showed before that, I'm just kind of an average disc golfer, but I love playing. I love going out, throwing the plastic, and enjoying time. I love to go play with people. I'm not someone who loves to just go always by himself, but with content like this, I'll probably do a lot by myself as well. But I just love being out in what God has created and doing something that I enjoy, get some exercise. I am someone who's kind of on a journey back to losing weight, and so why not disc golf? And so currently we are in the middle of winter, even though it does not feel like it out there. And you can see back there my disc golf basket. I need to practice a lot of putting. But I just want to create as much content as I can. I have a lot on my plate, a lot going on in life, so I can't guarantee anything. I don't want to try and guarantee anything, but I would love if you guys subscribe to my channel, follow along in my journey. You can go to Instagram, find me on there, TikTok, and find me there. I have all sorts of things. You can go down in the links. The links will be down in the bio. It's been a while, I'm a little rusty, but I think I can put them in the video, like they might pop up and I can put them there. Not 100% sure. But I just want to see a group of people who want to jump in and watch these videos. Sometimes it's going to be a lot of times it's going to feel like a lot more funny things because you're just like, man, those aren't great throws or whatever. But yeah, I'm excited to do this. Who knows what it'll grow to or not grow to? I don't know. But I'm excited to just make that content in the bag. So I have a mixed bag. I do not throw one particular brand. I would say when I started disc golf, I just got like Innova, and I was like, oh cool, this is what I got. I think I got like a Destroyer, an ABR. It might have been a Mako to start. I know Leopards were in there. So, but anyways, so this is my disc golf bag. It's an Innova disc golf bag. This one's old. I mean, I've had this since, I didn't get it right at the beginning. I used some other things right at the beginning when I didn't have as many discs. But I got this shortly after because I was like, I gotta have a backpack. Now I will say I would love to upgrade my backpack because it's just, I can feel like there's not a lot of support as far as the padding on this and stuff. I'm not sponsored by anybody at all during this whole video, so that I'm not doing a particular review of it, trying to be, because I'm sponsored or anything, but it's just kind of how I feel. I just like to upgrade my bag someday. I know the ones I'd like to get are like either a grip bag or a Squatch bag. Those just seem like I probably just think they're the coolest ones, and so that's why I want to get them. But they seem comfortable and they seem like they would do well. So maybe one day. They're expensive though, so unless I'm gonna get sponsored and sent the bag to review and do, then it might take a little bit longer. But yeah, so anyways, let's start out with minis, huh? I got some minis in here. I got two here. I got a Jomez Pro. I've followed Jomez Pro now for a long time. I have a Glow Innova mini, and then I have another. I know my other Jomez one is, I think, in here actually in my side pouch. There's nothing really in there. I just put my snacks, keys, and stuff in there. This is another one. I got a Jomez Pro mini. I love what they're doing. It's just cool to see the content they're able to create. But so many people are making content, and it's just really cool to see. Another interesting thing I always keep is a baseball in case I get my disc stuck in a tree and I'm like, oh, this is easy. Throw it up there, hit it, and then keep some towels. I'm actually gonna put my bag down here. You probably can't even see it, but just easier to grab from there. So to start, I would say the putters I putt and throw with right now, currently. I actually threw a different one in here. I have my P2s here. You guys want to hear a funny story? I realized after doing my whole video, even though you don't even know this, that it wasn't recording. So I hope that now that I start basically back up from in the bag, that besides the few things that you saw earlier, that it works. So let's just start out right where we left off. So I got my putters. I have P2s. I like these. I like the way that they feel in my hand. Definitely always willing to kind of try different putters. But I also throw up shots with these as well. I like them. They definitely hyzer off more. I don't know what it is. I feel like there's definitely some things. I always power grip, and so I have to tell myself to try and work on like fanning it, because I know that would maybe help. You can let me know down in the comments. I don't know. And I also hope the light works because it got really sunny out. I actually might block it a little bit. Stuff, I feel like that should be better. Let's look at it. I just don't want it to look bad, Yeah, okay, anyway. I'm recording on my phone. I can't help it. It's just the easiest thing. Current moment. Maybe I'll get I'd love to like invest in like a actual like creator kit, like mirrorless, like one of those smaller ones that you can carry around easy. But anyways, yeah. So I like these. I putt well with them. They feel good in my hand. So those are my putters. I throw with them as well. Let's just start over here. You can't see it, but I love this disc. I got this, the Macbeth Luna. I definitely feel like this one's lighter than maybe some. It amazes me. You can watch like an Anthony Barella pulls a Luna out, crushes it, and I'm like, I can't even throw my driver as far as he throws a 3-speed Luna. Like it just baffles me. But they're so good and they practice so much and they should be that good. But I like the way this one feels. Definitely like throwing up shots with this. I don't putt with this. Very specific style shots. A lot of times, so this disc kind of like anhyzers. Sometimes it can, a lot of times it'll just hold that, like it'll just like fade like this. And if you know how, you want to shape it, I think it works well. And so I enjoy that disc a lot. This one I was given, it's a Justice, which I believe are they Latitude? I'm really not great with remembering who's who. But the Justice is a beefcake. This thing it's just a brick. It just crushes hyzer like. So this disc I very specifically throw on very specific holes. You'll probably see in my videos some of the holes that I would do that. A lot of times there's one at my home course that I used to play at. It's not my home course anymore. But I just throw a backhand and just crash it straight through some trees and stuff because it just worked well. And also like if it's short enough and it's doing that, then this works well and I like throwing it. So I don't throw it a lot. Another disc that I just seem to throw more like specialty is my Pig, the Ricky Wysocki, even though he's not with them anymore. Right, because this is Innova when he switched over. This is beefy too. Like this has a lot of, hyzer cut on it. So a lot of times will throw this sidearm, still trying to work that out a little bit. A lot of times when I do it, it ends up being wobbly and I don't like that. But again, like this is just very specialty, like just specific style throws that I throw it on. So not throwing it a ton. This is where I get most excited, is with my mid-ranges. So this is a Mako. This isn't the one I originally had. But this is one that I was given because someone just didn't throw it. I need to throw it more. I haven't thrown it a whole lot, but this disc, when I throw it, like it kind of has a sharp edge though. That's something I don't love about it. I like smoother feeling, and this one feels like it could cut you, which is not great. I don't think it will, but it definitely feels like it could. But this disc kind of just has an Anheuser style throw, as far as I remember. Again, I haven't thrown it in a while, but yeah, maybe start throwing it a little bit more. Here is my disc store donut buzz that has been aced multiple times. It's getting kind of dirty, but I like this disc. It's pretty understable at this point. Like definitely, it's not a heavy one. Definitely does the little thing like this. Sometimes it'll just keep it, and I'm like, I don't love that part, but this disc will always be cherished because it's an ace disc. So again, another disc that I enjoy throwing. I keep putting these in the wrong way. This is one of my older discs, Jomez Pro. I got it made as one of their prints. They sent me, they didn't send me, I bought it. But it's a Rock X3. I love this disc. It always has pretty much for the most part. When I first got it, it was a little beefier and definitely hyzered off. Now it can kind of keep a straight line and then maybe sometimes fade a little bit. Plastic's great, it's kept nice for the most part. Yeah, nothing but good things about the Rock. I've always liked the Rock. It depends what Rock you get. You can get Casey Pro Rock I used to have. It's very understable. But this is my Grogu Buzz. Love this disc. Again, this is a heavier buzz, better plastic. So this one definitely has a little bit more beefy feeling to it as far as the way it flies. I can get this to kind of Anheuser, but like for the most part, it will hyzer off pretty hard at the end at least. But I love it. Good plastic. I don't know if it's like crystal plastic, if that's what they call it, but yeah, so I throw that one a ton, like a lot. I throw the buzzes a lot. Maybe they're overhyped or whatever in some people's opinions. But one of the things for me is I haven't like tried out a lot of new discs. I think I talked about it earlier. I just don't have the opportunity to just be like, yeah, I have like unlimited discs at my my beck and call. Like I'm just like, yeah, I can throw whatever I want at any point. I just kind of have to either try people's or, be like, hey, I'm going to go buy this one when I have some extra money. It's whatever. Let's just start on this one. I don't throw it very often, but very specialty. Leopard. Leopard was one of the discs I got first. This is not the one I got first. I found this one, no name, no number, anything. But this one is, again, specialty. Like it is understable. Almost no matter which way I throw it, I find that it's going to like this. So there's just certain holes that I prefer to throw this on. I'm like, okay, I feel good throwing it. Like I don't have to give it a lot and it can do that. So I can trust it. But I don't throw it a lot. So, but I like keeping certain specialty discs in there for just certain situations that help. And so this is probably my favorite disc that I've recently got. I bought it from a friend, but it's the Eagle, the Innova Eagle. This thing is just, I think there's 7 speeds. I'm not 100% sure, but it just straight hyzer. Like that's it. I think it could get beat up a little bit more and kind of keep a straighter line for a while. But I love this thing. I throw this a ton now. Pretty much every course I go play, like I'm throwing this a good amount of the time. So that's a disc I would definitely recommend if you're like someone like maybe who doesn't have a big arm or anything, but needs kind of like that fairway style driver. They can keep straight. I like it. I'm not a big arm. So yeah, this is another one, more like just throw this Dynamic Disc Felon. It's an overstable fairway driver, 9-speed. I throw this pretty much sidearm. I think I should try throwing it backhand a little bit more, just to see what I think about that. But yeah, I've nearly aced with this disc before on some holes. Throwing sidearm. A lot of times it just flex. I don't know the way I throw a sidearm. I think I come over a little bit, so it tends to just do this, come back. But I like the disc. I don't, again, throw it a ton. It's funny, I don't throw a lot of my discs a ton. I throw a few of them a ton, though. That was one I like. This is another one. I found this one. Called the person, they never answered. Text them, never answered. But this is a Raider. I like it. Feels good. Good plastic. Dynamic Disc made some good plastic here with Fusion. This is a max distance driver, which, you know, if you're a beginner, I would not recommend. I don't even necessarily recommend it for myself. I mean, I don't pull these out very often. Just very random times, it feels like, at this point, until I get up to a speed where I can throw this better. But to be fair, when I throw this thing, it tends to like have a good anhyzer. So whatever the fade, I mean, it's got 3 fade, 5 glide. So, I mean, I like it. That's why I kept it in my bag. So this is another one I personally added because I heard some things about it. It's the Discraft Heat. So this plays a lot more understable to stable. I got a little bit of a heavier one. I really like the ESP plastic here. But when I throw it, it definitely has, you know, this S curve to it, unless you just don't give it enough speed. But I feel like people who have like faster arms, so if you're someone who has like a faster arm, can, you know, definitely crank them out there. I feel like if you got this and you threw it, it would always go like this and like cut roll or something. Like, it would probably not necessarily benefit you if you're not able to control that. But I personally like it because of the way that I throw. So that's staying in the bag. This is another one I need to clean off because it's just muddy at this point. But it's my Innova Wraith. One of the first discs I had was a Wraith. And so I was like, here, I'm gonna get another one. And so I got this one. Like the color blue, love the plastic, feels good in my hand. This is my distance driver disc, pretty much. Like, this is the one I'll throw. I used to throw destroyers all the time. Then I lost my destroyer, and it was really sad. And I just haven't bought another one. But I like this Wraith. I throw it a lot. Need to get a little bit more understable because it definitely crashes pretty hard. But it feels good coming out of the hand, so I'm gonna pretty much always keep it. This one I pretty much never throw. I just keep it in there just to fill space. But it's a Latitude 64 Ballista Pro. It looks cool. I like the vibe that it's got, but it's 14 speed, and I don't throw that fast even in the slightest. I would love to be able to throw that fast and be able to crank one of these out there. I will say though, sometimes with these discs, I mean, it has 3 fade, so like if you throw it like pretty decently fast, like it definitely will, you know, anhyzer. It's not something that I can't do that with, but it's definitely crashes really hard hyzer. Like it'll, you know, again, I just don't throw this. I just found this and it's just stayed in my bag, filling space to be like, hey guys, I got a 14 speed driver. So it's kind of stupid. This is another one needs clean, but it's my Snowflake. It says it's a PD3, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know Discmania super well, but I thought PD3s were putters, and this is not a putter. Maybe it stands for something else. I don't know. I don't remember what their line looks like. I know FD3's fairway driver, and I know DD3's distance driver, so I just kind of assumed that this was more like a fairway driver. So I don't know if there's a misprint or if I'm just missing something. I haven't done any research, so it's whatever. You can let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I throw this more just random sidearm times. Like, I throw this flex sidearm. Like, every time I throw it, it's just a like S curve sidearm, and that's where I leave it at. Like, that's pretty much it. It's another one that I very likely could come out of the bag. There's a lot of them that could come out of the bag, I will say that. I'd love to upgrade a lot, you know, get new discs. It's just something right now that I'm just working with what I got, because that's how I am. I just don't have a lot of money to just go buy discs. This is a newer one, needs cleaned off, nasty, muddy, but it's my Thunderbird. I got it at a local disc store here in Springfield, Missouri. I like the Thunderbird. It's beefier when it crashes, but like, I feel like, you know, for certain sidearms, like hyzer sidearms, I like throwing it, and then just trying to get some, I think they're 9-speed, so throwing backhand, trying to get it a little bit more stable so that it flies a little bit farther and a little bit straighter. But again, it's just, I like this disc. This is one I throw quite often too. But it's definitely one that I need to maybe throw more often. This disc, I pretty much don't care about. Probably won't even stay in my bag. I'll probably just donate it or something. It's another Raider, but it was just given me because I said, oh yeah, I throw a Raider, and he was like, yeah, I'll just give you this one. I don't really need it. So it's whatever. I don't care about it. It's just taking up space right now until I get rid of it. And then I figured I'd end off with this beautiful Destroyer right here. It's not so beautiful, but this baby was my first one. I think it was my first disc. I can't remember for sure, but this one holds more value because this is my first Ace disc. I'm probably gonna take it out of my bag completely because I don't really throw it. I'd be interested. I might throw it sometime when I go out, just to kind of feel like what it does now, because it's pretty beat in. But this is my first Ace disc. I'd been playing for a couple years before I aced, and then I finally aced. It was just pulled up to my home course, pulled this out. I was like, all right, here's a sidearm. My friend was there, and I just threw it, and it flew down. I heard chains, and I was like, oh boy, did that go in? Like, you can't see it on the first hole at my home course. I was like, what is this? Is this a joke? Like, and we ran down, and it was in the basket, and I just like flipped out. I was like, this is so awesome. Like, first ace, it's so cool. I just love watching anybody ace. I don't even care if it's me. It's just super awesome. And so this will always hold sentimental value to me, and I'll probably, frame it up or put it, retire the disc. So those are my discs. Not a whole lot to show, I suppose, with certain things. But it's kind of a start. And again, like, I love disc golf and I love playing, and I'm excited to make some content for you guys. This is my first video, and I hope you guys liked it. Hit that subscribe button for me. But yeah, so we're just going to create content, and I don't know where this will lead. I have literally no idea. I have a lot going on in life. I have a baby on the way, but I just want to play as much as I can. Create while I'm doing it, and bring you guys along. Grow the disc golf sport. I don't know why I said it that way. Grow disc golf. Maybe get sponsored, maybe get, people are like, hey, you want to try out our disc, and we'll send it to you, you review it. I don't know, things like that. You know how people do it these days. Who knows, but yeah, we'll see. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I'm excited. Obi Wide, it's a great name. We're just going to roll with it. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, share with your friends. See you next time. Just like Jigga said, pennies to an I've been going up now.